Hi, I'm KG.
I'm Josh.
This is our video for current graphs for resistors and diodes. Have fun to watch. This is our program. The first DAC assistant is for power supply. The second one is for measurement of the voltage. The DAC assistant cannot measure the current, so instead we measure the voltage and we know the resistance, so we can find out the current. The data leaves the DAC assistant and is split up into its two parts. It is then changed from an integer into a float form. The data is then compiled and is entered into a waveform chart so that the program will display our data in a real-time fashion.
The data, now in its float form, exits the loop via a data tunnel and is reverted back into an integer form. The data is then entered into an XY graph system to build a graph, which is then displayed alongside the real-time chart. The integer data is also sent into a curve fit system, which outputs the intercept of the graph as well as the slope, both of which are displayed with a numeric indicator. Finally, the slope is inversed and displayed also with a numeric indicator. The first resistor we used was a 10 ohm resistor. This one in particular gave us a numeric value of approximately 100.
The second one is 100 ohm resistor. The inverse of the slope is about 10. The value has become 1/10 as the resistance became 10 times larger, which is the correct direction.
Our third resistor was a 1000 ohm resistor. The inverse of the slope for this one was approximately 1, which is 1/10 of the last resistor's value, which shows that our data is accurate.
The last resistor was 10 kilo ohm. Just like the other ones, we were supposed to get 1/10 of the last resistor for the inverse of the slope. However, the value we got was approximately 0.01, which is 100 of the last one. So we seemed to grab a 100 kilo ohm resistor instead of 10 kilo ohm.
We ended our experiment with a diode for a resistor. This diode gave us a value of 0.67. Well, that was our video and our project. Not much else to it, and I hope you enjoyed it and have a very, very pleasant rest of your day.